Hello, and welcome to the UC Berkeley Global's full-time professional certificates online information session. I am Mariam Rahimi, and I am an enrollment advisor for our international programs here at Berkeley Global. During the next 30 minutes, I'm going to tell you about the wonderful academic and intercultural experience you can have with our full-time professional certificates in various business and technology fields. I'll start by talking about UC Berkeley and Berkeley Global, then talk about the semester-long and academic year-long study options to jumpstart or enhance your career. I will later talk about the available internships and optional practical training, the activities you can take advantage of outside of the classroom, and then finally, how you can apply to be a part of this wonderful study abroad program. If you have any questions during this presentation, go ahead and send them in. I'll do my best to answer your questions as I go through the presentation. For those of you who are new to us, I want to first show our location. UC Berkeley is located in California, which is on the west coast of the United States. In California, UC Berkeley is located next to San Francisco and Silicon Valley, the world's leading center of innovation and technology. UC Berkeley was founded in 1868, and since then, we've been guided by our motto, Fiat Lux, let there be light. Indeed, we consider it our duty to bring new knowledge to light for a brighter future for everyone across the globe. For the past few years, UC Berkeley has been a top-ranked public university by U.S. News & World Report, by the Academic Ranking of World Universities by Shanghai Jiao Tong University, and by the World Reputation Rankings by Times Higher Education in the UK. We are also number 1 on the Best Global Public University Rankings. We've shared these achievements and our world-class education to a global community of students. Today, 24% or 10,000 of our students come from countries outside of the United States, and these students are coming from 92 different countries across the globe. UC Berkeley has 14 colleges and schools. Berkeley Global, which offers the professional certificates, is one of the oldest academic departments within UC Berkeley and is in charge of interdisciplinary education for professionals. Since 1891, our mission is to teach junior and senior professionals how to apply the latest innovations and leading trends from research and industry in their jobs. Not surprisingly, we are very successful with more than 30,000 enrolled professionals each year. If you want to learn from world-leading Berkeley academics and Silicon Valley experts to accelerate or change your career, our professional certificates are a perfect fit. We will provide you with in-depth practical skills and learning that you can apply to your first job after university, your current profession, or a new job in the workplace. To describe our education, students say, "At Berkeley Global, you don't study to learn. You study to understand." You will take the majority of your classes at our new creative campus in downtown San Francisco, which is only steps away from Google, LinkedIn, DocuSign, and several startup accelerators. You may also have some of your classes in our downtown Berkeley location just minutes away from campus. So let's talk more in detail about our professional certificates. These programs offer the most advanced methodologies in applied education. We offer project-based learning on cases from Silicon Valley companies, small interactive, intercultural, and intergenerational classes, business simulations and capstone projects, engaging lecturers who interact with U.S. professionals, frequent expert guest speakers from research and industry, company and lab visits, networking events, expert panel discussions, seminars, conferences and workshops, internship opportunities, and eligibility for you to apply for optional practical training. I'll speak more about internships and optional practical training in a few slides. If you are studying or have graduated from a university of applied sciences, a business or engineering school, a polytechnic or technical university, you can apply for a semester or an academic year at Berkeley Global. If you have already completed your university studies and are a young or senior working professional who is interested in advancing or changing your career, these professional certificates will offer you a world-class, Berkeley quality education in the subject areas that Silicon Valley is most known for. This includes user experience and user interface design, project and agile management, digital marketing, of course, entrepreneurship, finance, data science, business administration and management, and more. We are continually offering new subject areas as demand from industry arises. In addition, we invest in your success by providing you with personalized career advising, professional development workshops, company visits, and recruiter events. Our programs adapt to your needs in terms of length of study and if you want an internship to become eligible for optional practical training or want to take additional courses to learn more about a given subject. So you have 3 different options listed here. I'll now go into detail about each option. The first option is a 1-semester certificate program, which is about 4.5 months of study. For any 1-semester certificate program, you will take 4 core courses worth 8 credits in your desired subject area. For example, you would take 4 courses specifically about user experience, or you would take 4 courses on project management. In these 4 core courses, you are gaining real-world practical knowledge and operational competencies in that subject area. You are learning from professionals who are leaders in their field. You will also take a career development course, which I'll talk about shortly. You can apply for a fall or spring semester of study, and after your 4.5 months of study, you will receive a certificate and then become eligible to apply for an internship. I want to mention that your certificate, transcript, and all visa documents will be issued by UC Berkeley Extension, which is the administrative department of Berkeley Global. The second option you have is combining 2 professional certificates, one after the other. For this, you would study with us for 2 semesters, which is about 9 months. During your 2 semesters of study, you will take 8 core courses and the career development course. So for example, if you wanted to study marketing, you would take the 4-course marketing management certificate in the fall and then the 4-course digital marketing certificate in the spring. You could also start in the spring and continue in the fall. After your 9 months of study, you will receive 2 certificates and then become eligible for an internship and to apply for optional practical training. The third option is again a 9-month study abroad certificate, but you have the option of adding electives. So, if you are looking for more specialization or want to take additional courses to transfer back to your home university, you can take elective courses from many different subject areas. We offer a wide range of electives to meet your academic and career goals. Once you complete your 8 core courses and electives, you will receive a certificate stating that you have completed a professional diploma program. At the end of your core courses and electives, you can take part in an internship and become eligible to apply for optional practical training. So in addition to taking your core courses, you also take part in a career development class, which focuses on equipping you with the skills you need to enter the workforce and ensure your successful internship and job placement. For example, you will participate in professional seminars to prepare you to meet with experts, researchers, influencers, and company leaders. You will be introduced to amazing people and personalities at expert panel events and during company and lab visits. You will also receive career coaching from qualified business professionals, training in interview and presentation skills, as well as resume and LinkedIn profile writing. Now, I'm sure many of you are interested in becoming eligible to apply for optional practical training, more commonly called OPT. Optional practical training is a 12-month work authorization and is only available if you complete at least 2 semesters of study, which means in total you would need to be able to study and work for almost 2 years in the United States. Students have gone on to gain OPT in high-tech and prestigious companies, including Google and LinkedIn, as well as local startups. Our students spend a lot of time inside of the classroom learning exciting new subjects and outside of the classroom working on projects and preparing for classes. But we want to make sure that you get to experience life in the San Francisco Bay Area to the fullest. We support your desires to sightsee our beautiful city and state. Indeed, from Berkeley, you can easily take public transportation to get to San Francisco, where you can hop on a streetcar, shop in Union Square, take in a baseball game, or wander around our culturally diverse neighborhoods. Or, if you're interested in visiting Los Angeles or Southern California, we're only an hour plane ride away. We also have an entire office dedicated to supporting our students. We are there each step of the way, from the application process to your time at Berkeley and after your program ends. Our goal is that you have a Berkeley experience that is positive, safe, fun, and productive. For example, we host a welcome week at the start of the semester. This is a great way for you to make new friendships and learn how to work in intercultural, intergenerational teams. Part of the week is orientation, where you go over program requirements, receive your class schedule, and meet our staff. In addition, you receive important information about medical insurance, visa documents, traveling, and more. We also provide you with a range of services including on-site academic advising, help to understand your health insurance plan, student visa advising, housing advice and support, program and academic orientation, resume and interview workshops, internship advising, and graduate admissions workshops. Outside of the classroom, there are many fun activities waiting for you. For example, you could ride a bike across the Golden Gate Bridge and have a picnic with friends on the beach. San Francisco is known for its diversity, and there are so many multicultural areas that are great to visit, wander around, and try new foods. California has so much to do and enjoy. In just a 2-hour drive, you could be hiking in the mountains or playing at the beach. If you're interested in visiting Los Angeles and Hollywood, that's only a 1-hour plane flight away. Many of you may be wondering, where do I live? And that's a very important question. Some students rent private or shared apartments. Some students prefer homestays. We have staff members who can help you determine and select the right housing option for your needs and budget. We estimate that you will spend around $10,500 USD per semester on housing. The housing cost is not included in the overall program cost. Again, we have a team who will help you find the right housing option for you and that best fits your budget. Another question I get asked a lot is, how much does the program cost? The total cost for 1 semester of study is $11,000 US. This is the same price for American and international students. Don't forget that housing is not included in the cost, but we estimate that housing will cost about $10,500 per semester. And if you are interested in pursuing an internship, that has a separate cost of $3,000. So for 1 semester of study, that includes program tuition, estimated housing cost, and optional internship, the total cost would be $24,500. If you want to do 2 semesters, the total cost including housing and the optional internship would be $46,000. If you want to add electives, those are priced individually, but in general, they are around $1,000 each. So this slide shows the total cost if you took 4 electives, in addition to 2 semesters of studying, your estimated housing cost, and the optional internship. So how can you apply for 1 or 2 of our exciting certificates? As our education is project-based, you will need to be able to communicate fluently with team members who are young and senior professionals from around the world. The courses are professional and fast-paced, so we require a minimum TOEFL IBT score of 90 or IELTS 7 or Cambridge FCE of C. We also accept DOT of C1 or the TEM 4 or TEM 8 of 70. If you do not meet these requirements, you can request an interview, a waiver, or apply to our summer prep program. Email internationaladmissions@berkeley.edu for more information. You will also need the following documents: a resume or curriculum vitae, as well as a statement of purpose specifically for the program you are choosing. We have a very high selection standard, and we are looking for candidates who combine outstanding grades with outstanding personal qualities. In addition to describing your passion, this essay should include information about your background and academic success, why you're interested in the program, and anything else you would like the admissions committee to know. This statement is also a chance for you to address any anomalies or deficiencies in your educational transcript. You will also need to include a financial statement, official university transcripts, and a copy of your visa and passport identification page. There is also a non-refundable application fee that you will pay when you submit your application. The application is entirely online. You will upload your educational and financial documents and complete the application process electronically. Thank you for submitting your questions, many of which I've been able to answer during the presentation. Here are a few more that have come in. Here's a question we often get. What are the deadlines to apply for these programs? In general, if you want to study with us in the fall, you will need to submit your application online by the end of June. If you want to study with us in the spring, then you will need to submit your application online by mid-November. I encourage you to visit our website, which lists the most current application deadlines and the program study dates. Here's an interesting question. How does the internship work? After you complete one semester of study with us, you are then eligible to apply for an internship that lasts for 3 months at a company here in the San Francisco Bay Area. So if you are interested in doing an internship, you should plan on being in the United States for around 8 months total. When you apply for the internship, you will work closely with a coordinator on our staff who guides you through each step. You will attend an orientation, participate in a company fair to meet prospective employers, create a resume, and develop your interviewing skills. You then put those skills to use in a real interview for the internship. I want to point out that these are unpaid internships, but a great opportunity to learn from field experts. Time for a few more questions. How do I get more information about these programs? Coming to this online information session was a great first start in learning all about our professional certificates. I encourage you to visit our website, which will be listed on the last slide. You can read about each of our programs in various subject areas, the courses you would be taking, application deadlines, English language requirements, program start dates, and more. An opportunity that I encourage you to take advantage of is setting up a time to speak with me. You'll see a form on our website where you can request an advising session. I will be able to answer your individual questions and give you more in-depth information about the different programs we offer. In addition to receiving personalized academic advising, you'll also receive emails about upcoming deadlines, the latest blog posts, new programs, and much more. It's a great way to stay in touch and up to date with everything that we're offering here at Berkeley Global. Time for one last question. I have 3 years of work experience. Am I eligible for these programs? The answer is yes, absolutely. Working professionals can get a lot out of taking these programs. They are a great way to get in-depth knowledge about specific subject areas if you are interested in changing careers into a new field or want to learn the latest techniques and tools to advance your career. By completing 1 semester of study, you will be eligible to apply for an internship. After 2 semesters of study, you would be eligible to apply for optional practical training. Both options give you a lot of different opportunities to gain real world working skills that can be added to your resume or CV. This will give you a competitive edge as you continue your professional careers. Well, that's all the time I have to take your questions. But if you have any additional questions that I wasn't able to answer, here's my contact information. I would love to hear from you and discuss how our various programs for international students can fit your educational or professional goals. If you haven't already done so, I suggest filling out our newsletter sign-up form on the website. You'll receive emails about our programs, upcoming deadlines, and other information. Thank you again for taking the time to learn about our exciting educational programs. I hope to see you very soon in Berkeley.